Alrighty, welcome back. This is Aussie Gamer 17 and welcome to another edition of Achievement College. This time we're going for the crowd control achievement in Prison Architect. I'm going to take you through a step-by-step guide on how to get this achievement as part of my Achievement College series for this game. Let's do it. Okay, so there's going to be 8 separate optional objectives that we have to complete in order to get this achievement. I'll take you through them one at a time. And I've got them all listed on the screen there for you. So they are: build a staff room, research dogs, hire 5 dog handlers, create 3 dog handler patrols, research taser rollout, build a classroom, set up a guard taser certification program, and have 10 guards pass that taser program. Okay, and the first thing you need to do is just play through the story until you get to this part of the game where you've got the prison under control, all the riots have stopped and all of that, and now you're speaking to the mayor and he's going to task you with a couple of things, including building a staff room as a optional objective. Alright, now step 1 is just to lay the foundation. We're going to use this top little area that's already marked out for us here. Lay the foundation and then don't forget to put on a door so the workers can come and go as they please and build that foundation for you. Now the next thing we're going to do, and this isn't part of the achievement, but I thought I might point this out to you guys. We're also tasked with building a solitary cell block. I had to do this quite a few times, a few tries at it, and I've seen online that a lot of people are having trouble with this. A lot of reports of it not letting you finish the solitary cell block and not meeting the requirements and things like that. So make sure you just follow this as I do it, because I know this method works. So what I've done is done the foundation and put in a door for now. The next thing I'm going to do in terms of this is I'm going to hire some more workers just to get this work done faster. I've also, I think I'm going to get rid of the firefighters, but that's not to do with the achievement. That's just following the story, so I won't really go into too much detail there. So just deal with any riots and things like that pop up while you're waiting for your foundations to be complete. And once they are, we're going to turn this into a staff room by selecting it under rooms. So select staff room and highlight the inside of the building just like that. And then there's the items that the staff room requires us to have. So we need to put in a sofa. So go into objects, a large sofa. It needs to be a large sofa. So grab that, place that somewhere. And then what else did we need? We need a drinks machine. Yeah, you have to have a drinks machine in your staff room. Or in this particular one anyway. I'm going to put in a pool table. I'm not sure if you have to put that in, but just makes things go a little bit easier. Happy staff means your prison runs well. So make sure you do that. And then we'll wait for that. Still waiting for the foundations of the solitary cell block. And I will show you exactly what I do with that, so don't worry. Now, I just thought I'd show you this. I had a problem with the workers not building my foundation, and I found out that they're all stuck behind this door. So what you need to do is click on the door to open it up like that and let everyone through so that the construction can continue. Now our foundation is done for our solitary cell block. Now, if you follow along closely and do exactly what I do, you shouldn't have any problems with this glitch that people have been having. So we're going to put in some walls, and this is going to make up the individual cells. So just follow along. I'm going to go leave 2 spaces on the left side of this wall and place that wall all the way down. And then we're going to leave 2 spaces per cell and put the walls in all the way up. Yeah, really make sure you do follow along with this one. It caused me a lot of grief, and I know it has for a lot of other people as well. But hopefully this solves the issue for you if you've been having that problem. Now we're going to do a similar thing on the other side. I don't know why I did it that way, but yeah. So same thing, some more cells. We need 10 cells, so we're going to have 6 on the left and 4 on the right. Now what you want to do is put in the doors for each cell. Probably would be a little bit cheaper or easier not to put the walls where you're putting the doors, but I find it's just easier to do it this way. And in this particular story mission, money's not really an issue. I haven't ran out of money trying to complete all of this, so just I find this a bit faster. Alright, so put all the doors in. Then what you want to do is you want to go across to rooms and select solitary, and then you want to map out each individual room, only the 4 little squares for each room. This is important that you don't do this part wrong, so just follow along and mark out 10 little 2x2 squares basically. And now we're going to go to objects and get to beds, and we're going to put a bed in each of our solitary cells. Flip it around and put in 10 beds. Now you'll see I've got this little red triangle on the bottom right here, and that was just concerning me a little bit. That's not meant to be there, so what I've done or decided is that I'll just build another solitary cell and make it 11 or 12 solitary cells for this cell block, just to try and get rid of that triangle, because if that stays there when we're trying to complete it, it won't meet the requirements and won't let us continue on with the mission. So if this happens to you, just follow what I'm doing here with the wall and it should solve the problem. So yeah, just close it in. This is going to be a little mini solitary cell just to try and get rid of this red triangle. Make sure you throw a door in, and hopefully when that construction's done, that will fix that problem. My little workers are having trouble getting in the door. Hopefully I notice that in a second. Just need to let the workers in so that construction can continue. Sometimes the doors get stuck like that. So yeah, just go and click on the door to open the door and let the workers in if that happens to you. And then all we're going to do is we're going to just wait for the construction to finish, and that should meet the requirements, and we can move on to the next step. Okay, so when all that work is complete, next task is we're going to have to learn or research dogs. Head into the prison planning section, go into bureaucracy and head across to the far right there. We're going to research dogs. That then allows us to do things like build kennels, hire dog handlers and create dog handler patrols, which are all requirements for this achievement. So when you figure it out, just head over to the right, the far right there, and click on dogs, and we'll start to research that. I believe it takes 1 in-game hour. And now what you want to do is just play through the game, get your armory set up and your armed guards and that sort of thing, and play through the game until you get this optional objective for the guard dog security. So now map out some foundations for a kennel. I'm going to put it up in the corner over here. And then we also need to set down some foundations for our classroom for the taser training. So map out something along here and make sure you put in a door. Can be just any door, staff door will do there. And we better put in a door on our kennel as well. And just quickly, I forgot to show you guys before, but you need to also research tasers and taser rollout. Do that anytime, do that now if you haven't already done that, so make sure you start those. Once you've learnt those, what you can do is head into the Programs tab and start a new program for the Guard Taser certification. This is one of our optional objectives for the achievement. Now that the foundation is done for our kennel, go into Rooms, select Kennel, and just map out the floor plan of the kennel. And then go into Objects. I'm going to select Dog Crates. We'll put a few up the top here. I think we're going to do 5, just so that we can then have five dogs and dog handlers. Put them across the top here. Now head into staff and hire staff. We need 5 dog handlers for this achievement, so just hire 5 of those. Put them anywhere there. That's 5. And now our classroom foundation is ready, so go into Rooms again, into Classroom, map out the floor of our classroom. Now we'll go into Objects. We need to have 10 people pass this class, so we're going to need a minimum of 10 student desks, and you have to have an office desk for the teacher of the class. So place an office desk in, and then we'll go to student desks, and we'll just put in as many as we can fit, but we definitely want a minimum of 10 so that we can have 10 students at a time participating in the class, or 10 of our guards, that is. Next thing we want to do is set up some patrols for our guard dogs. So go over to create patrol. I'm going to put some patrols in. One there. I like to find the perimeter sort of patrols for the dogs. Stop escapees, attempting escapees anyway. Second one there. You'll see those other ones. They're the ones where we've got our armed guards. And then a third one there. And now we need to assign dog handlers with their dogs to each of those patrol routes. So one there, one there, and another one down on the third patrol route down the bottom. Now, pretty much the only thing we have left to do is to get 10 guards to pass the taser program, and that's going to take quite a bit of in-game time, so we'll be speeding the time ahead a fair bit. First, I'm just putting in the power cables to power these extra buildings I've put in. It's not 100% necessary, I'm just doing it for completeness, and we've got the time and the money, so why not? So just chuck in some power cables. And then what we'll be doing is speeding up time and just waiting for our guards to complete the course. And once all the guards have passed the course and all the other optional objectives are complete, you'll find the snapshot to end the level up in the top right hand corner up here. So click on that and we should unlock our achievements. There we go. Crowd control achievement. Sorry, I said achievements, just one achievement for this level. And there it is. Now, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. That's it for another edition of Achievement College. If you've enjoyed it or if it helped out, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you all next time.